One part of Grandview is seeing that each person gets experience in their field of interest. Recently, a landmark in Kansas City, Sauer Castle, has been bought by a new owner and is being restored to its former glory. Two students in Broadcasting 2 are working with the local teacher and historian, Diane Houston, to document the restoration of the castle in order to gain real-world experience outside of school, and even better, while also getting paid. Built in 1873 for Anthony Sauer and his family, the home was in the family for nearly a century and then passed on to an antiquer by the name of Bud Wyman. After leaving Bud's care, it was passed on to the great-great-grandson of the original owner and has thus faced extreme neglect. But recently, Sauer Castle was bought by a businessman, Mike Heitman, who commissioned Miss Houston into overseeing documentation of the renovations. Houston went to her GHS juniors, Maya Christensen Wright and Keegan Adcock, two students in her Broadcasting 2 class.
Miss Houston got me involved in Sauer Castle because she talked about it a lot during ELA class last year, and it got me interested in the story. And then this year she was like, we have an opportunity presented to restore the castle and document it, so it was interesting.
I didn't really know too much about the history and the backstory behind the castle. So Houston really introduced me to all the cool stuff and how the previous owner was. But now, after working on it for so long, I've gotten a newfound interest.
A local Kansas City historian, Miss Houston has advocated for the restoration of the castle for years, going so far as to even confronting the former owner over the neglect of the house.
After I'd written about Sauer Castle, the owner became very upset that I was not telling his side of the story. He invited me to come out so he could prove me wrong. I never got to even go inside. He just walked me around the house and was telling me he was going to do all of this work, and he had been working on it for years and people were being too hard on him. He did not prove me wrong.
This experience has even caught the attention of various news stations, including Fox 4, and we'll learn just how that experience can benefit them.
I learned the different camera angles because I struggle with tight shots. I can get wide shots, but I struggle with tight shots. So I just watched her work and how she got the tight shots, and how listening to the people speak will tell you what B-roll and what shots you need to get.
Keegan and Maya state that they have had a great experience working on the documentary, and they hope to do more like this in the future. And Miss Houston is very eager to see the restoration in full swing. In case you're interested in seeing the progress at hand, visit their YouTube channel, Saving Sauer Castle, which they will be updating monthly. This is Aeris Turner with Bulldog TV.